The old groundhog, he's getting it while they're getting good. The bucks are moving around real nice. They seem to be moving more and more. But so is the old coyote, the real menace of the woods. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smoky, another chapter of As the Ridge Turns here in East Tennessee. And you can see the leaves are slowly trying to turn on some trees, so fall is on its way. But it's still hot at the moment. And these little old animals, they seem to be knowing it too. They can sense it. The thrushes, I don't even hear them anymore. They're leaving. It's their time of year. And it won't be long till these old hummingbirds, the precious hummingbirds, will be gone. And the katydids have just about quit chirping. So I hope y'all doing fine. Relax, and let's see what really happens in these old wildlife videos. This is true life of what steps in front of the camera. So let's get started. Now out on the ridge trail ain't the beautiful little farms. They've grown up. Some's losing their spot quicker than the other. And the bucks, they're moving around pretty good. You can catch them in front of the camera. Does, they're still browsing. Most of them still got their little farms with them too. And there's old Dirty Dan. He's out getting it while the getting's good. He's trying to fatten up on all these roots. Different plants out in the woods. He's really forward. And you're liable to see him about anywhere running around. He's after these acorns too, what the squirrels and the deer ain't getting. But they beat him to it. The little farms, they just moseying around by themselves now mostly. But Mommy ain't far away. The old turkeys is still moving around too. But it's been so hot. They just moseying forward all day long. And the old bucks do the same thing. They like to stay in these little bachelor groups. But I know there's some big ones in here. Just back on back in the ridge. And they mosey around. See them what they can nibble on. Leaves, sprout. They waiting on these acorns. And there at the log, old Ricky, he's got to say hi. And there's a rare little glimpse of old striped lizards on a rock. And he ain't got no tail. And there below the motel, there's old Yeller. He's moseying through the motel there, but he ain't stopping. Making his round. And at the motel, old Dirty Dan, he comes in the evening. He wants to know what's going on, who's been around, strange scent. Always checking things out. But it's so hot. But it don't matter. He's nervous too. He's just going to relax out on a cool rock there. Always watching. He's so comical to me. So comical. He's always smelling around, ain't he? Hello, Dirty Dan. And down in the cedars, there's his cousin Bruiser. He's browsing on the grasses, coming and going. But he's nervous too. He's gonna check things out, go on in the hole. That's all I got of it. Down at the pond, you can see it's just so growed up. But they're in there. Bird, turkey, you just can't see them. But this is going away quick. And the other camera on the other angle, yep, there's an old doe checking out the camera. And I'd say that's her little pond. They mosey around this pond all the time. There's a little bachelor group with a doe. These bucks is like these weeds. You can see they get in them there. They'll just lay down till they late in the evening. And they like he's sticky. About dark, they get up and start browsing in these weeds again. They like he's gray. Now comes dark, the old coons is coming off the den trees off this ridge. And they prowling what they can get into. On the move. And there's old Sidewinder. What's he got on his tail? Got a couple of glimpses of him. I don't know what's on his tail, but that's old Sidewinder. He's gonna go back. And there's a couple little possums. They really moving on. I know that ain't Sidewinder chasing them. The old coyotes, they gotta watch out for them. They've been awful active lately. They're on the move. And they don't show no mercy on these little animals if they catch them vulnerable. And there's a beautiful little fox, old Fred, out making his round. Looking for these elusive rabbits. These little rabbits are really being hunted hard. And there's old Stripe out fooling around in the woods. Haven't seen old Spike in a long time. There's at the log, old fox coming through, Fred. That looks like Rocky too, out prowling. Digging for bugs. And that's an old possum, looks like Joker in the face. That ain't Willie. But I didn't see Sidewinder through here. The old coon just browsing right on the trail. Has to say hi in the camera. They can't help themselves. They're so curious. And there's a bobcat coming up the trail, easing through. A rare glimpse of that. Back at the rock, the old coons still prowling around. This is their favorite place to check out every night. And there's the old menace, a coyote coming through. He's checking on these little animals. You can better believe it. And there's them little possums chasing each other. That's a different set. That ain't Willie and Sidewinder, that's for sure. And there's old Willie in his bush, having a good time. It's either Willie or Sidewinder. I think it's Sidewinder. And there's that couple little possums chasing each other again on top of the bridge. The old coon moving through. so is that old coyote up there. It's like a big old dog, don't it? They don't show no mercy on these little animals. Down at the pond, here's all you see. They're in there. You just see a glimpse of them. They come down, up on the ridge, these bucks are just moseying around, doing their business. And you catch a glimpse of them here and there, what steps in front of the cameras. Some of them pretty nice racks on them. And they're starting to rub good. Get that velvet off them antlers. And you just liable to see them anywhere. Browsing through. In the little pond, they're comical in themselves. I just hope the coyotes don't get them. But they can run now, that's for sure. But it's time for the little squirrels. Their time of year is really coming in. All these nuts is coming in. The hickories, walnuts, and the acorns. They're having a good time. And they go to carrying them too. They're so relaxed. And they're comical. Well, that's just what stepped in front of the cameras this last week. Hope you enjoy this As the Ridge Turns. So turn in next week for another chapter. So I want to thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.